Yeah, that's a good point about how when you are transitioning into a people management responsibility or role, if it's on the same team, it's almost like harder than if it's a brand new team that they have no expectations or they have no current relationship with you. But if they do have current relationships with you, then you have to have earned that trust and almost feel like you're an obvious choice maybe for the team before that transition happens.
Yeah, and that's where I think soft skills are so important, right? Like whenever I talk to people earlier in their career, I usually try to highlight that hard skills are great, but soft skills become more and more important as you grow in your career. Earning trust is a prime example. Like, unless you have good soft skills, it is just based on your technical abilities, it is not that easy to earn your teammates' trust.
Yeah, let's talk about that because I think that it's, as you mentioned, that this is not something they teach you when you get your CS degree, how to develop these kind of soft skills to earn trust. What does that mean to you to earn someone's trust? I think what ways have you found to be the most useful to earn the trust of your colleagues?
Yeah, there is no one right answer that, okay, do this and you will be able to earn trust. Like there are multiple various aspects that you have to keep in mind, right? And that's why I think communication in general is such a broad umbrella, but that is what plays a big role in earning trust, in my opinion. So one of the most important things is your listening skills, like how you behave with them during meetings. Are you combative or are you taking into consideration what their opinion is? No matter whose opinion is, how you present your ideas, how you receive other people's ideas, and how you engage in constructive dialogue. So not attacking anybody, but kind of keeping people aside and trying to solve problem. Like that is a really important skill to have. And listening plays a huge role in that, because if you practice active listening, meaning that listen to understand, not to respond, meaning that sometimes you get this, even I do, or most of us do many times, that as somebody is talking, you already start constructing answers in your head, like because you want to reply or you want to respond to them. But if you take a moment and first just try to understand what they're saying and analyze, okay, what could be the intention or what do exactly they mean, and then try to respond to that question, that makes a huge difference, because in that case you actually listen to everything that they said, like not half listen and half trying to construct the response in your head. And it may sound a small thing, but it plays a big role, because your response also changes based on that. Right now you're not just half listening and responding, but you're actually trying to understand and creating appropriate response. And then another thing is being open about feedback. Like you should be giving timely and like actionable feedback, but at the same time you should also be willing to receive feedback. And if people are not giving you the feedback proactively, then you should be proactively seeking that feedback. That kind of helps them also earn the trust, saying that, hey, this person is actually giving me feedback that helps me. And on top of that, they are also interested in hearing from me. And that's how you kind of build a constructive relationship. And trust is like the foundation of that. So these are two main things, in my opinion. And in addition to the technical part that I'm saying, like you may have great soft skills, but if you are not technically savvy, or if you don't know what your tech stack is, then just the soft skills is not going to help, because then they say, okay, yeah, he's a good communicator, but he doesn't understand the system, so how can I trust him? So technical skills is like the table stakes, like it's expected. But on top of that, like practicing active listening, seeking and giving feedback, and just in general, like working with humans. For coding, you work with computers all the time, but your team is like full with humans. So how do you kind of go just beyond just business and build relationship, talk about their interest, share your expertise, sometimes be vulnerable, right? Like if you face certain challenges and share that with the team, in not to kind of gain sympathy, but kind of share your knowledge or experience with them, with the hope that that will help them in some way, that also helps in building trust. So these are some of the things that I practice myself, and something that I feel that if everybody follows at least partly all of these things, that will help them tremendously in earning trust.
If you enjoyed this clip, make sure you watch the entire video, which has a lot more content just like this. And if you want to make sure you don't miss any of our episodes where we talk to leaders in the tech industry, from software engineers to product managers to engineering managers, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and also click the notification bell. And that's all the time we have for this week. I'll catch you guys on the next episode.